Hey guys, welcome back to the Army at LTT. Again, my name is Tyler and we're out in North Jackson, Ohio. We've got a new topic for you today. It is suppressors. All right guys, today we're gonna walk you through the process of actually purchasing a suppressor. It's not as complicated as you would think it would be, and they are legal, yes, 100%, as long as you do your due diligence and get through the process. We're not gonna get too political into this, but yeah, freedom's not free and they don't make it easy. Because you go to any other country, any other European country, you buy these suppressors right off the shelf just like a magazine. Unfortunately here, we have that waiting period, that awkward waiting period where no one knows why it takes so long, but it does. And then of course, Uncle Sam's got to get his cut into it. Right now we're looking at a $200 tax stamp. And then if you want to do a single shot trust, it's $25. We are in partnership with silencershop.com. So everything is done through them. The way it works is, so we take down all your information and it's inputted into Silencer Shop's Kiosk, which we have in store here. And in that kiosk, it'll store all your information to silencershop.com. Now from there, that will send all the information up to the ATF. ATF reviews it, and then it's sent back down to Silencer Shop where we review the information with you, certify everything's good, everything looks kosher, and then that is sent back up to the ATF where your clock actually starts. So again, we will walk you through the entire process today, all right? Let's go downstairs and hit the kiosk. All right, guys, now that we're down here at the kiosk, I'll walk you through the whole process. I'm actually gonna fill it out, just like if you were in here filling it out yourself, all right? So we're gonna start with new code, and then we're gonna put in all our information. It's gonna send you an email or a text, and that's gonna give you the actual code to actually start the process here. So we'll fill this all out here. All right, it's gonna ask for your email, all your personal information. It's just like filling out any other paperwork for purchasing a firearm, right? Email, first name, last name, phone number, and then we're gonna skip the password. We'll input that later on. All right, and then I check my email, and there it is. There's a text instead. That was quicker. All right, we input the code Silencer Shop just sent us. All right, now that we've got our code in, there's 6 steps here. So the ladder is what they call it. Customer profiles inputted. Second one's gonna be the fingerprints here. Now fingerprints is gonna be the hardest part, which it's actually pretty simplified, but this is the hardest part through the whole thing. Get through it relatively quick. Again, this is gonna save you the trip to the sheriff's department, make an appointment with them, taking time out of your day, taking time off to go get those fingerprints done. But we do it all right here. Again, it's gonna be 15, 20 minutes at most here to do this. All right, and we'll follow on-screen instructions here. So we'll start our capture here. And we wanna stay inside of this green box right here. So within that green line, obviously red, where it says no go, don't go that far out. It's asking for your left hand first and your left 4 fingers right there first. So we'll close that out. And if you want to watch on the screen here, you can kind of see how much pressure you need to actually get onto the screen there. And there we go. We got all good fingerprints right there. And that's what we want to see. Perfect. We'll hit accept. Move on to the next finger here. It's going to highlight the thumb, your left thumb. And now all we're going to do is press down. So we get a good fingerprint there. Perfect. Accept. Moving on to the right thumb, and we want to try to wipe off in between every fingerprint there. That way we're not picking up on the next fingerprint. I'll press down on that one. So we only got a fair one out of that. So we'll try that one again. And I mean, they will take fair as long as it's not red. But you want to try and do your best to get all the good ones there. And this is what I meant, this is like the most tedious step of this process, but as soon as we get through this, the rest of it is a breeze. Except with that. Okay, now this is the rolling portion here. So you want to stay inside of that green box again. and then as well as inside of this area right here. So we start by setting our finger down, and when it gives us the green go ahead, we roll our finger across here. And then that picks up the rest of your fingerprint there. It's not perfect every time, but try to do the best we can here. Okay, there you go. We got our last fingerprint in. Again, that was a little tedious, but not too bad. Now that we're through the hardest part, again, the rest of this is going to be just a breeze, just filling it out, getting all your information in here. Okay, and then from this screen here, we're going to select our registration type, whether you want to do a trust, individual, corporation, or if you're undecided and you want to take some time and think on it and what you want to do, we can select that later. So it's not pertinent. We don't have to do it right now at this moment. But we will go ahead and just select. So on here it says a trust is the most flexible and easiest to maintain registration option for most people. And then under individual, registering as an individual is the easiest but is less flexible in the long run. And under corporation, if you own a business, LLC, you want to sign in under that, we can do it that route as well. It says a good option if you already have an incorporated family business, you can select corporation right there. And that last option, again, undecided or responsible person. Select this option if you're undecided or listed as a responsible person on a third-party trust or corporation. All right. Trust is going to be the go-to for most people. If you want to have this suppressor sign in your name and multiple people's name, whether you have kids, a spouse, or whoever it may be, they're going to be able to sign on to that as well, onto that trust. All right, so I'm going to select that one for myself here. And then now we have the single shot trust and the traditional NFA gun trust. Your single shot trust simplifies the registration process while offering flexibility of a traditional trust. No additional signature or notary will be required. Only you need to provide registration information. So this is going to be just for you, solely for you, just as one item, and that's it that we're adding onto there. That's going to be our go-to. Nice part about it, it says single shot trusts are available on our website, meaning the Silencer Shop website, for a reasonable price of $25. And then your traditional NFA gun trust. A traditional trust covers all standard NFA gun trusts. Select this option for all trusts that are not the Silencer Shop single trust. Meaning if you get with your lawyer and you set up your own trust and everything, and you want multiple items, multiple people added to this one trust, we can go that route. For right now, I'm just gonna choose a single shot trust here. All right, now that I accepted all of that information, it's asking for our ID. And all we do is scan that ID down here. Boom, simple. Fills out most of them. And now you just want to confirm that all the information on the screen is correct. So everything from your name to your address, all that information is saved on here. So it asks for your social security. Just like on your 4473, it says optional, but I highly recommend it, right? Because your social security number, if they want it, they already have it. They're the ones that gave you your social security number. So might as well throw it in there. That way you're easier to identify than, regular Joe Schmo. All right, now again, continuing on with all the questions, same questions you see on the 4473. Ooh, yep, definitely want to read through this because they throw some curveballs in there to you. All right, now that we're finished all the questions there, it's going to ask you to download the Silencer Shop app onto your phone. So it's got some for Apple Store as well as the Google Play Store. We can go that route with that, or we can log on to actually silencershop.com here. And you can actually take it right from there, take the picture right from there. All right, so now that we're done with all the questions and everything, we are done with the kiosk here. Now it's asking for our photo, to upload a photo to our profile there, and this takes place of your passport photo. So again, now we don't have to make an appointment and go out and get a passport photo. Everything is done right here at the kiosk. And that was it. So pretty quick, we flew through that, and now we're just gonna finish up on silencershop.com. All right, now that we're finished up with the kiosk, we can use your phone or we can use our iPads here that we have in store. We'll take your mugshot for you and everything, and we'll upload that and save that right to your account on silencershop.com. And then that is pretty much it. That'll end your registration process. And again, all that information will be sent up to the ATF. ATF will review it, and then they'll send it back down to us, and we certify, confirming that the right serial number is tied into your name for your suppressor, and then we send it back up to them, and that's when your clock will start. That was the whole process right there. As you can see, we're going to cut some parts out here and there, just covering up personal information, but it only took about 20 minutes to do all that. So we make it quick and easy, relatively quick and easy here. So if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to come in and ask one of us. We'll be glad to help you out with that and get you started on that process there and finish through actually till the end. Again, it's only 8 months. It'll come around quicker than your birthday. Before you know it, and you'll get a nice surprise phone call from us one day saying, we got your approval letter, and you can come pick up your suppressor from our can jail there. We have, I want to say, 60 suppressors up in our can jail, locked away. You can feel free to come do your conjugal visits and visit her if you like. Shout out to Silencer Shop there. Thank you for helping us out and our customers out as well, getting us through this process quick and easy. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Again, my name is Tyler at the Armory at LTT. We'll see you again.